Hey there, I am so glad you could be here. And it's no coincidence that you're here today that you tapped on this video of 5 steps to releasing the hurt. It's no coincidence that it showed up in your feed because a lot of years ago I remember hearing about the Dalai Lama saying that the Western woman was going to save the world. And I used to think at that time, no, it's going to be the awakened Western woman. But now I know what it is. It's going to be the divine feminine energy within each and every one of us, that saves the world that we live in, your family, your friends, your relationships, and most importantly, yourself. Okay? You see, because we each have feminine and masculine energies within us, ways of being. And the feminine is all about feeling. The feminine is all about feeling and emotions, right? And so we need to flow those emotions instead of keeping them stuck. Because when they get stuck in us, that's when we get those hurt feelings. That's when the wounds and the darkness come up. So if you're feeling something hurt, if you're feeling wounded or some energies you don't like, anger, fear, frustration, anything like that, then this is for you, okay? And I know, I always say as long as we're blinking and breathing, we always got something to work on, okay? So I hope you enjoy this message today. So going into the ways to release hurt, the ways to release that darker energy or that wounded energy, the first step is to acknowledge it, okay? Acknowledge it. Like I said, are you feeling hurt over something? Are you feeling like maybe somebody else is to blame for what's going on in your life? Are you obsessed with it? Does it keep you up at night? Do you think about it throughout the day? Does it make you feel upset? Are you posting on social media like passively aggressively trying to send a message to somebody or maybe you are actually sending them a message, right? Or you are posting it with the hopes that they'll see it. All right, these are all coming from those wounded places within us. And heck, you know what? We're human. We're here to feel, right? We're here to experience, okay? But you don't have to be caught up in that hurt, So first of all, step number 1, acknowledge it, acknowledge it. Step number 2, give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to feel it, okay? Permission that it's okay, that you're human, that you're going to feel it. We have emotions. That's what they're there for, is to experience life. And they're there to teach us stuff. So if you're thinking that you shouldn't feel upset or hurt, if you're thinking that something's wrong with you because you're feeling upset or hurt or obsessed or whatever it is, you think you might have to hide it, or maybe that you have to put on this front that you're perfect. It's time to give yourself permission that's okay, that it's okay to feel this, because this is how you're designed. You are designed to feel. So it is okay to feel that. Don't try and hide it, I'm not saying to let it overtake your life. I mean, we still got 3 more steps, right? But just acknowledge it and then give yourself permission to feel it, okay? Don't be trying to hide it up and hold it down in your body, hold it down, trying to ignore it, sweep it underneath, the carpet or whatever. Don't try and hide it. So the third step is the permission to let go. Give yourself permission to let go. More than that, give yourself permission to let go in the right timing. There's all sorts of lessons that come out of this. When we look at our wounds, our dark side, the negative energies that we're feeling, if we're angry at someone or angry at ourselves or angry at a situation, there is lessons in there that we can learn, right? So take a step back and just give yourself permission to let go. It doesn't mean you're letting go at this point. You're just giving yourself permission, okay? Say that. I give myself permission to let go of anything that I no longer want or need in my life. And just take a deep breath. I give myself permission. I give myself permission to feel, and I give myself permission to let go of this. So the fourth step is to take a step out and look at the situation. What is it that's making you upset? What is it that you got hurt feelings from? What is it that you need to look at? If you can imagine just taking a step out of the situation and looking at it like you're watching a movie or watching TV or reading a book or something, and it's somebody else's story. Take a step out so you can take a different perspective on it, and you'll be able to see, possibly this person is upset because of something that happened in their past. This person is upset because this is the way they were trained. This person is upset because they're trying to survive in their environment. Excuse me. Then, while you're taking that step out, you've stepped out. Is this situation helping this person? Is this situation harming this person? Look at the ways that this is happening, okay? Like, really take a look at it. Whatever these feelings are that you've stepped out of and now you're looking at a different angle, you're kind of looking over here. How is this harming and how is this helping you, okay? Step out and take a look at the situation, step number 4. And step number 5. Step number 5, release. Release. Even if we do it in little teeny tiny increments, release it. I have a saying that I heard in my head years ago, and it's called, what I allow will continue. So what are you going to allow? Are you going to allow these emotions to keep building up in you? Are you going to allow yourself to keep pushing them down and hiding them? Are you going to allow yourself to keep reliving them? When you take that step out and you looked and you saw, maybe where the anger came from or the frustration, whatever it is that you're feeling, and you realize it's from something else, are you going to allow that to keep going on? I have so many instances in my life. I was molested when I was little, and so it led me to a lifetime of abusing myself, of toxic thoughts. And as I continued on with my journey, I eventually became awake to that. And I took a look at it and I gave myself permission to feel it. I gave myself permission to let go, right? And finally, I did let go of it. And all these things started happening in my life. Relationships improved, addictions stopped. A new way of looking at things started coming into my life. And I would apply that statement, what I allow will continue, to everything. And so what I allow will continue helped me to release. And I'm sharing this with you now because if you're watching this, then I know that your soul is crying out to release something. So be okay with giving yourself permission to feel it, giving yourself permission to let it go, giving yourself permission to release it. Because now you've taken a look at it from a different angle and it's time to release. And it'll release in its own way when the right timing comes. And give yourself permission for that too, okay? So I'm just going to share a little something with you. Let's do just a little quick thing here. If you can just close your eyes and imagine that you're standing there. And think of, maybe these dark energies, these wounds, whatever you're hurt over, whatever you're upset over, whatever you're obsessed over. Think of it as a blackness within you. And you reach in with your hand and you pull up that blackness and you're holding it in your hand. Pull it out, like almost like it's a black ball of dough, right? Like it's like, or however you see it. But think of it pulling it out. Now throw it up in the air, okay? And when you throw it up, take a deep breath in and then release the air. And you might even have to do that a few times. And every time you do it, think of the wind taking it, or maybe a great big eagle swoops in and grabs it in its talons and flies off with it, okay? But imagine it being gone. It's gone out of your life, out of your energy, out of the area around you. And every time, take that nice deep breath in. And be okay with yourself, okay? You're on a journey. You're here to experience. You're here to learn. And you're here to love. And that all starts with you. It starts within, okay? So, acknowledge, give yourself permission to feel, give yourself permission to let go, step out and look at the situation so you can learn from it, and then release it. What you allow will continue. And step by step, you're going to release more and more, and life is going to get so much better, and you'll be able to just do all those steps like that, as situations come up. And then pretty soon situations won't even control you. They won't even do anything for you, because you will have given yourself all those beautiful gifts and all those steps. And that's just a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful gift to give yourself. Okay? So I hope this helped you. If it did, comment, subscribe, give it a like, share it with somebody who needs it. And always know that you can even go deeper and just keep repeating these steps and go deeper and deeper and deeper. And that divine feminine wisdom, that divine feminine energy within you is going to flow then, instead of being stuck and holding on to those darker emotions, those wounds. All right? I want you to know something. I believe in you. I do. I believe in you because I know the power that we hold within us. I know the power that you hold within you. I know the strength that's within you, and I know you can do this one step at a time. All right? You have a great day.